Whoops. Uh-oh.
As so many of you requested, I'm going to show you how I clean the toilet. I'm going to show you a couple of the products that I use. I am a big fan of the Melaleuca cleaning products. Now, for the longest time I used Lysol and whatever. The Works is a pretty decent one. Lysol I was not impressed with. But Melaleuca cleaning products are natural and safe. And with having a baby, that makes me feel good. And they make everything sparkle. More so than the other cleaning products. It's a more positive energy. It's really hard to explain, but I'm really happy with the products. It's been a little while since I've cleaned the toilet. First main product that I use throughout the whole house, Melaleuca Safeguard Botanical. It is a natural disinfectant. It works great, it smells good, and it is child safe. So I usually kind of just douse everything with this first, just because it's toilet and it's gross. Get that in there. We got the Squatty Potty. I don't really use the Squatty Potty too much, but my wife really appreciates it for squeezing out those turds. So I got it all sprayed down. The stuff in most sanitizing products, you're supposed to let it sit for about a minute or so for it to do its job and kill all the germs and bacteria. We have cloth diapers, so we have a sprayer. And I know for a fact that that dirty hands touch that thing fairly frequently, so I like to clean that as much as I can. Well, it's probably been about a minute now. I basically cleaned the whole toilet with the Salugard botanical stuff. Oh, gotta make sure you get the handle there good. I don't even think you can see that in the shot, but get the handle, get the back, start from the top down. That is how you do any cleaning if you're going to be doing multiple cleaning areas, because gravity. Okay, now this part is the grossest part back here. And by the way, I got this slow, I don't know what you kind of seat you call this, but it goes down on its own slowly. It's a very lightweight toilet seat. Now, I got that because I've had several roommates now that have had kids, and apparently kids don't know how to put down a toilet seat nicely. Who knew? Slam it and walk away. Now you may have noticed that there is splatter from urine on the side here. I assure you that is not from my wife. I just have the aiming ability, especially at night, of a blind person with Parkinson's. I apologize for the Parkinson's joke, but I really get it all over, and I don't know any other way other than sitting down to avoid that. So we'll get this Squatty Potty really good too, because like I said, I get it everywhere, and I know I'm not alone. Being a guy, we have an aimer, but you still have some issues occasionally. Now, we'll get the bottom around the bowl also. By the way, I used to work for Merry Maids, and Merry Maids, they are not a good company. I barely made it minimum wage, maybe a little bit more, but I worked my ass off and I was pretty much promised the ability to make good money. But if you actually want to clean a house, even if you're doing it fast, you're never going to make money. You got to skimp on cut every possible second off your time if you're going to make good money, because you have to clean a whole house, and first time in they give you like the whole day if you need it. But after that first time in, no matter how dirty these people live, you might have only 3 or 4 hours total to do the entire house, and that's not possible to do a good job. So I only stayed there about maybe 8 months total. I don't know why I stood around that long. I was hoping that maybe things would turn around. And also, most people didn't tip, which really, in massage, if working at Massage Envy where I work right now, if people didn't tip, I wouldn't be working there, because tips are over half of my income. Alright, so this is my favorite toilet bowl cleaner I've ever used. Safe and Mighty toilet bowl cleaner. It smells a little bit like peppermint or something, but I'm just gonna go around the edge there. Get a nice coating on there. So with that diaper sprayer we got here, I was spraying poop and pee in addition to all the other poop and pee, and it sprays all over the bowl. And sometimes at night I don't want to wake up Melody too, who is in the room next door, so I don't flush. So you have all that brewing in here with the spray from the diapers and the pee that's just mellowing, and you got some gross mold in there and stuff that's on the side that's not coming off when you flush. Doesn't need to sit that long. Now we're going to take the toilet brush, the toilet. Then take the toilet brush, and we're going to go around. We're going to get on the side, you can't really see it, but there was mold under there, and also under here. Now it's been maybe about a month since I've cleaned the toilet. Maybe less. I know I'm pretty clean. And this is the longest I've let it go in a while. I like to get like in the toilet hole, because sometimes there's some streaks that just don't come off. Hopefully I'm not blocking the view too much, and apologize. I know this is what you guys really wanted to see. Getting them back here is probably the most important thing. That's where it accumulates. You saw the streaks. Alright. See what we got. Now, there's always a little bit of a line here that I've tried to get off with vinegar and CLR and stuff of calcium buildup, but it never completely goes away. But it looks so much better right now. Shake it off, and we'll just, I put it in the bathtub to let it dry a little bit before putting it back in its little home, because otherwise that gets really gross and moldy, and I'm kind of a germaphobe sometimes. Now, if you want to make this cleaning job last longer, I have recently started using, okay, this is not natural, not child safe, but it seems to keep it cleaner a little bit longer in the areas that are really difficult to clean. You used to get some buildup in here of like yellowish, reddish, gross buildup from obvious urine and stuff. So I started this the last 2 times that I cleaned the toilet, and I don't really see any buildup in there. It seems to do a pretty good job. Somebody suggested it for windows, and I used it on that. I'll show that in another video. It's not, doesn't have to be just for car windows, but it's not child safe, so do not use this around children. Let it dry fully before any children are present. You don't have to get the whole toilet, but I always like to get the key areas which are back here. And of course, like I said, in the cracks there. I'll get on the rim too, why not? But stuff doesn't smell very good. It's very strong. So just get it on there, wipe it off. But yeah, I'm actually impressed with using this stuff, how clean it's kept all the crevices. Because that was always my biggest pet peeve, is trying to get a brush. I had to get a brush to get in there and clean it out, and sometimes take the entire seat off. And some people aren't that anal, but I really like to keep stuff clean as long as possible. So we're gonna polish this up here with some Rain-X. Yeah, I'll keep your toilet looking nice a little bit longer, and the smell does go away pretty fast once it dries completely. It also looks shinier, just like a layer of shine over the whole thing, water repellent shine. And I do, for some reason, like to get Squatty Potty as well, because it's under the toilet, so it gets pee on it all the time. And I think I just got the floor a little bit, but that's alright, because it's the floor underneath where all the splatter happens. It's a splatter house. Now you may want to use gloves when you're using Rain-X, because you're not really supposed to get it on your hands. Okay, well that's about all I got for you today. I'll wipe up the Rain-X that I got on the floor. The floor unfortunately wasn't super clean when that happened, but next time I mop, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's what our motto is in this house. It'll be fine. Doesn't matter what it is. It'll be fine. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. I'll be in touch with another video of You Don't Know What to Expect on my channel.